All right, the 4 year wait is over. We got Arctic Monkeys' seventh studio album, The Car, and yeah, 10 songs, 45, 42 minutes in run length. Oh no, it's 37 minutes. 37 minutes in run length, I believe. About the same runtime as most of his albums. The albums are usually between 35 minutes to 45 minutes. They don't really go long albums, which I really appreciate. And most of their albums are like no more than 12 songs, which is very appreciative. You know, I like that. This album was worth the wait. It was obviously nothing different from not in length and like setup everything. Nothing out of the box of their other albums, but it's an evolution. They departed from the tranquility based hotel and casino sound, which I'm not mad at all because I'm like I would love another. I think TBHC is their most atmospheric album in their catalog, and that I really like that space type, and it was just an amazing era in my opinion. And if they built off of that with another one similar to that, I wouldn't be mad at all. But I knew they wouldn't. It's just a new sound, which I really enjoy. But they're not going back to those sounds. It's just a newer sound. They just keep evolving as a band, which I really enjoy. Obviously, you want your favorite artist to evolve. This is nothing different. The singles, I was like, I think all singles were good. I enjoyed Body Paint the most for sure. But there better be a Mirrorball. I was like, all right, this song is cool. This song's cool. I mean, it's a good song, but like, it's not the best possible lead single. But in context of the album being the lead, being the intro, it's better in my opinion. And also the second track, I think that's better with context. And then Body Paint, I think it's just as good. And the most hyped up track for this album for me was Hello You. When you have a song called Hello You, you know it's gonna be incredible. Like I knew it right when I saw that. I was like, all right, Hello You is gonna be it. It's gonna be it. It's not often that I predict my favorite song on the album because I always do these things where like when I see a track list, I predict my favorite song based off the titles or features. There's no features obviously in this, but I was like, all right, Hello You is gonna be my favorite song on the album, and it was my favorite song on the album. My favorite song by Arctic Monkeys or by this album. It might be a top 10 AM song for me. I really like Hello You. Maybe not top 10, but it's top tier. You know what I mean? It's just got that feeling to it. But it's not a standout track. It's not like but like what I like about this album is there's no weak points really. I like a song like Sculptures of Anything Goes. It's got that nice vibe to it. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, they're doing this. I really enjoyed that. And the song titles are great too, like Sculpture of Anything Goes, Jet Skis on a Moat. Like they're very funny song names. Like Hello You, obviously like I think it's all funny, cool song names. Sculpture of Anything Goes might be my second favorite. The only issue is like all these songs have like slight flaws, no big flaws in the album though. I think it's gonna crack my top 10 this year. I think for sure. Um, Sculpture of Anything Goes. It has that, it's just got that nice build up, and I wanted it to drop into something more, but I mean it's okay. And then I just feel like maybe if it had more going into it, maybe if it had more going on in the first half, maybe it would have been worse. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. But yeah. So if we're talking, I mean, the album had the direction, obviously. So maybe it was supposed to be like that. But I'm just wondering if it had a little bit more going on, would it be my favorite track or would it get worse? I don't know because I feel like it has that mysterious vibe and like very, I guess, low tempo, but it's got that mysterious vibe, very, you know, and it's just got, it's just like this. I don't even know. I can just imagine this album playing. I mean, it's like year round. I just can imagine this album playing when you're walking in a small town in Europe. I just imagine that, and I think that the album from front to back is very very cohesive. Just like most of their albums, and maybe all of them. Um, Again, I don't have anything major to pick out of the album. Every time is a long for album. Like Lupe Fiasco's song album was 10 songs. This album's 10 songs. Pusha T was 12 songs. All these albums took 4 year wait, and I'm like, I want more though. I mean, Pusha T for 12 songs is pretty big. He always does short albums as well, like AM. But I was just like, damn, I just want longer albums. But my favorite albums this year all are short track lists, really. I mean, Do Amazing Designs, 10 songs. Someone Strides, 12 songs. And my favorite songs and my favorite albums and overall short albums are like Magdalene's 9 songs, Thrillers 9 songs. This album's 10 songs. The Car. I mean, look, there's the short albums. You know, when you get the track list and you find out it's a short album, there's a slight disappointment usually because you're like, damn, I wanted more songs. But at the same time, when it's a short track list, you better expect something. That's why with the Drake and 21 Savage cut, if it's like 17 songs with hella features, I'll be like, damn. But if it's like 10 songs, like, oh shit, they locked in. This is gonna be like a top 20 album of the year. That's how I'm gonna feel when the track list comes out. But yeah, again, this is the same scenario. I was like, damn, I wanted like 12 to 14 songs. We only got 10 songs, so 3 from our singles. We only get 7 new songs. Whatever, it worked out. And you know, when you lock in only 10 songs, it's something that it means something, and this is what it means. You know, it means it's gonna be a great cohesive album. There's albums, and then there's albums. This is an album. An album is Lil Baby, Nothing to Prove. It's Only Me. An album is Lil Baby, It's Only Me. An album is Arctic Monkeys, The Car. So they both are considered an album, but one is an album and the other one's an album. So if you don't get what I'm saying in simple terms, what I'm saying is AM, Arctic Monkeys, The Car. That is an album, a full front to back cohesive album. That is an album, as in a full album, not a compilation album, not a playlist style. Well, Baby, It's Only Me, which is probably like a bottom 5 album of the year for me. Just like My Turn, fucking Lil Baby, man. I've had to hate out him for a while, but he had a good feature run 2021, so I'm not gonna get too. But it's just not really an album front to back. Obviously, it's not front to back. It's just it's a play. It's listed as an album, but it's like a playlist. But yeah, I love when artists make albums and like full albums. And Beyonce said this, and it's true. Like her album Renaissance, that's an album. And there's not, I mean, when my list comes out this year, at least the top 25, I'm doing a top 50, but at least the top 25 is gonna be, it's gonna be all like cohesive albums. I mean, there might be a couple that are like, you know, but for the most part, my favorite albums this year are like cohesive front to back albums. Not all of them though. I mean, there's some loose ones. Like Funeral album is not like it's cohesive, but it's not like. You'll see where that goes. I love that album, but yeah, there's not all of them are, but you know, most of them, you know. So back to The Car. I just want to get a little rant there. My bad, but I don't have much more to say, honestly. I hate this because this is 4-year wait for the album. I have to have more to say, right? I don't know. Like I mean, here's the thing. I said it before. It's a cohesive album. And then the flaws, I feel like it's just what is said for the album. I think Alex Turner had great vocal performances, and my favorite lyric off the album is, "If you're thinking of me, I'm probably thinking of you." My favorite lyric off the album. And they said the thing. I saw that they said the thing. It was in Mr. Schwartz, I think, where he said dancing shoes. Reference to Dance Shoes Off Humbug. I believe it's off Humbug. And with The Car, I was going to do a video ranking the discography, but then I looked back and I'm like, no. It's going to be impossible because it changes so much. Like, one day it's Humbug, then it's TBHC, then it's AM. It could be The Car, or maybe it's whatever people say, that's what I'm not. It's never Suck It and See though. It's their funniest album name, but it will never be. That's an incredible album name, Suck It and See. But no, that will not be my beta. Okay, so if I had to rank them, I would have Suck It and See as the bottom, and then favorite worst Nightmare 2. God, Old Yellow Bricks 505, Fluorescent Adolescent. No, this is. I mean, maybe one day. It's kind of like the Kanye ranking too, though, where it's like, because I want to rank Kanye's albums, but it's like. Everything, like, there's a toss-up. Okay, so the bottom is Each is a King, 9 is Ye. And then from 8 to 3, or no, from 8 to 4, it's just a toss up. And then from 1 to 3, it's Late Registration, College Dropout, Dark Fantasy, no order. I'm not saying that, but like from 4 to 8, so it's just and this is the thing with AM. Like I cannot rank their albums, and that's why I'll probably never rank the AM albums publicly. Maybe in my mind I rank them, but I'll never rank them publicly because when I break 100K next year in subscribers, people are gonna go, "Oh, you have Humbug at number 5 on the album list. That's fucking crazy." But here's the thing: the next week after I make the video, it's gonna be number 1 for me. So no, I don't want to hear it. So I have to make a new video every single week about Arctic Monkeys album rankings, so that people can just be satisfied with my rankings because I change it every week. It's just based on my mood. I mean, it's kind of like that with other artists' discographies and song rankings, but not really. This is just so it's just enjoyable to have such a discography where it's like this, because I love when it's hard to rank stuff, but I hate it at the same time. Like this year, I don't know what to pick for my album. I know album of the year, but I do, I think. But for example, like I cannot pick between It's Almost Dry, Dream Music in Zion, and My Eyes See Your Future. Those are my top 3 those are my top 3 that I can't pick between. But I think I have my album of the year. And you're really shut up. I know my album of the year. But yeah, for Arctic Monkeys, The Car, I don't know if this album will grow me more, but that can take the album of the year spot. But Arctic Monkeys, I don't think have an album of the year for me. TBHC was really good, but it's not. What did 06 was, whatever people say, yeah. I can't recall albums from 06, it's just too far back in the timeline for me. Yeah, AM 2013, I don't have that. I have Kiss Landover and like a couple others. Yeah, this is, I don't think they have an album of the year for me, but that's like, I don't even know who. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is what I got for my, Arctic Monkeys The Car review. Let me know what your favorite tracks are, and let me know if you think it was worth the wait, and, all that stuff. And, Anthony Fantano, I got respect for as a human being. I don't think he's a light one, but he grades Arctic Monkeys off of a 5-point system. He's never given Arctic Monkeys album over a 5. It's insane. He gave this album a light 4, I think, which is insane. I understand. Okay, people will get mad like, I hate this motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill him if I see him in the streets. Like, Jesus Christ, no. It's a guy's opinion that just happens to have 2 million subscribers. His opinion is the same value as a random nerd on a subreddit. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's the same valued opinion. It's just he's repeatedly doing this every single album. All 7 albums he's done this. So, yeah, I think that Fantano is mistakenly doing a 5-point rating system for his albums, though, because, they made that song 4 stars out of 5, and I think he's kind of like, but, again, his opinion is no higher than a person on a subreddit because he has more subscribers. It's just going to be more well-known. Kind of like mine. Like, my opinion is, the same. It's better. But no matter where I am in life, if I'm at 10 mil next year, if I'm at 100 subscribers next year, if I'm at 10K next year, it is the same valued opinion as anyone else's. Not everyone else. I'm gonna be honest. Some people have some trash ass taste and listen to the album. So not everyone, but if you listen to the album front to back, then you have the same valued opinion as everyone else. But yeah, that's what I got. I just wanted to go a little rant about that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know your thoughts on the album, and I'm out.